So this is the Brewmance, where Mike Russell and I, Rob Hunter, review beers. The first one we're going to do, the Kiltlifter. Made right here in Tempe, Arizona. As Mike's finishing his off, I'll give you a little pour. So Mike, why are we reviewing the Kiltlifter today?
Okay, here was the rub. A few weeks ago, Four Peaks, that makes the Kiltlifter, was sold to InBev. In some circles, known as the evil empire of beer, because they own Budweiser. That's their biggest rub, is that they own Budweiser. Some local breweries, some local restaurants aren't selling Four Peaks, won't tap Four Peaks anymore because they've sold out. Now this is a bunch of nonsense. This had me loaded for bear. I was ready to come unhinged when I heard we don't sell Four Peaks anymore because they sold out to the big corporate empire. Let me tell you something, little restaurant. If your owner, if Sam Fox came into your restaurant and said, I'm going to give you $50 million for your restaurant, you're now a Fox Concept restaurant and you'll sell whatever and tap whatever he said. You know why? That's success. We're in a profit business. We're not running charities here.
And that's the key, I think, Mike, is what you nail on the head there. So here comes this little company that's been in business since 1996, making beer here, like Kiltlifter, like H Street Ale, like Hop Nut IPA, and doing it so well that the big brewers noticed. Because for a while, a few years ago, it seemed like the big businesses wanted to crush the craft beer industry, just wanted to crush them like that.
Right.
But instead of doing that now, the big brewers are saying, you know what? People really like this beer, so they want to get in on it. And as you said, that keyword there is success. It's Dell Computers, it's whatever, buying your startup company. It's Facebook buying Instagram. That's what this is. We all love Instagram, we all love Facebook. We should still love Kiltlifter beer.
Yeah.
Four Peaks, you name it.
Every restaurant in this, especially the home state of Arizona, understand,
Yes.
for the millions, the hundreds of millions of dollars that this company was purchased for, that Four Peaks was purchased for. The owners are staying here. The brewers are staying here in Arizona. This money comes here to Arizona. They're still a local company. It's time to share it with the rest of the world. Get over yourself.
And that's the big part. So we've been able to drink this in Arizona since '96. So now you're going to be able to get it in Texas. You're going to be able to get it in Washington. My folks back in Massachusetts, in some point in time, will be able to drink a Kiltlifter beer that they can buy in their supermarket.
Most importantly, though, this is not going to start tasting like Budweiser. Kiltlifter will always be Kiltlifter. It is the recipe, it's how they make it, it's how they brew it. It's going to stay the same. It's not going to be a wimpy, fizzy yellow beer anytime soon. It's going to be a great Arizona product for years and years to come.
And this is kind of a recognition that people want better beer. They don't just want the light beers that you can drink for $3.50 at happy hour. They want a Four Peaks, Kiltlifter. So let's talk about this beer. Kiltlifter is listed as a Scottish-style ale. And quite honestly, it's a pretty damn good beer.
It always has been. It rivaled here locally, it rivaled Fat Tire. When Fat Tire came to the market, when New Belgium started exporting to Arizona, that was the beer. That was like the cool beer to have. Kiltlifter came and combated that, and I think they made a better product.
Yeah, this is a very good beer. This is a beer you could drink anywhere. You go to a restaurant, they got it on tap, you want to get one. So, should we do our scores?
Oh, we're going to score this?
We're going to score it? Let's score it. So, we have what we call the what? What are we calling it?
It's the beerometer.
The
brewometer.
Brewometer.
Or beerometer.
Brewometer.
I don't know. Ask our producer.
Yeah, beerometer, brewometer,
yeah.
Brewmance-ometer, because we're the Brewmance. So,
1 to 10 scale.
1 to 10 scale. That's how we're going to score it. You want to go first?
Yeah.
You have the honors?
I will. I think this is their flagship beer. Kiltlifter is this is the date that brought them to the dance.
No doubt.
And I think they're going to keep it the same. I give this thing a solid 7.
Nice.
Solid 7.
I'm going to go 8 for the Kiltlifter beer.
Right.
So that means the Brewmance-ometer beer, brewometer score is a 7.5. Composite score, Mike Russell half the vote, Rob Hunter half the vote. 7, 8 gives it a 7.5. That means it's definitely a beer worth trying, drinking, and enjoying. So Kiltlifter, Four Peaks, we're proud of you. We're proud of you from Arizona, and we're proud that you've been bought by one of the big boys because it proves that you've made one hell of a beer.
And if you want to, grab a beer, golf, call me. Just hang out.
We're good. That is the edition of Brewmance reviewing the Four Peaks Kiltlifter.
What he said.